This might be the biggest shakeup in foldables yet, because Samsung is not just launching one foldable this year, they're reportedly going all in with two versions, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 and a brand new wide model. And honestly, this changes everything. So here's what the latest leak is telling us. Let's talk about the big idea, the Z Fold 8 Wide. Samsung is apparently preparing a wider foldable design, which could finally fix one of the biggest complaints people have had for years, that tall, narrow outer screen. A wider form factor means a more normal smartphone experience when closed and a more tablet-like feel when opened. Basically, less compromise. Now, when it comes to cameras, things get interesting. The standard Z Fold 8 is rumored to pack a full flagship-level setup. We're talking a massive 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto. That's basically ultra-level camera hardware inside a foldable, which is exactly what people have been asking for. But the Z Fold 8 Wide, that's where Samsung might cut a few corners. Leaks suggest it could skip the telephoto lens entirely, keeping the 200-megapixel main and 50-megapixel ultra-wide, but dropping zoom capabilities. So if you care about long-range shots, the regular Fold 8 might still be the better pick. Battery is another key difference. The standard Z Fold 8 is expected to come with a 5,000 milliamp battery, finally matching what we see in slab flagships. Meanwhile, the Z Fold 8 Wide could come slightly smaller at around 4,800 milliamps. Not a huge difference, but paired with a bigger display, that could impact real-world battery life. And here's the bigger picture. Samsung is clearly preparing for serious competition. With Apple reportedly entering the foldable game, this wide fold strategy feels like Samsung trying to lock in different user preferences before anyone else gets there. Also, there's talk that Samsung is reportedly hosting its next Unpacked event on July 22nd in London, and they're expected to launch Galaxy Z Fold 8, Z Fold 8 Wide, Z Flip 8, Galaxy Watch 9 series, and possibly even smart glasses. But here's where things get strategic. Samsung might be bringing back the S Pen, not just for fans, but because of Apple. With Apple's first foldable iPhone, possibly called the iPhone Ultra, on the way, Samsung wants something extra to stand out. And S Pen support? That's a big differentiator. Now, another leak confirms the inner display on the Z Fold 8 Wide is 4:3, which means better video viewing, multitasking, tablet-like experience. And quickly, the Z Flip 8? Yeah, it's basically the same phone again, just 0.5 millimeters thinner. That's it. Now, about pricing, Samsung already increased prices on the Fold 7, and it looks like the Fold 8 will follow the same trend. Base model stays around $2,000, but higher storage getting more expensive. Blame rising component costs and global RAM shortages. So yeah, here's the situation. A new Fold 8 Wide with a better display, possible S Pen comeback, but weaker cameras and strong competition from Apple. This could either be Samsung's smartest move or a very risky one.